He who speaks in tongues edifies himself. But he who prophesies, you see that now, edifies the church. I wish you all spoke with tongues, but even more that you prophesied. You know why he chose that? Because it's for the corporate body. Speaking in tongue is for individual edification. So Apostle Paul was out thinking for the benefit of what? The entire church. Look at what he says. For he who prophesies is greater than he who speaks with tongues. I know some of you will say, a misinterpretation of this verse has brought arrogance among, prophetic gifting. That's not what the Bible is saying. As a matter of fact, that's what I've been teaching here. Look at what it says. For he who prophesies is greater than he who speaks with tongues. Unless indeed he interprets that the church may receive edification. Give me this from another translation, maybe in NLT, so that you understand the rendering, the proper rendering. For prophecy is greater. Do you see? Now, not the person prophesying. That's why some people say, this one is a teacher. This one is a pastor. I am a prophet. I am greater than them. No! Anytime you receive the gift of prophecy for somebody, it doesn't make you greater than that person. What Apostle Paul is saying is that for prophecy is greater than speaking in tongues. Why? Unless someone interprets what you are saying so that the whole church will be strengthened. So that the whole church will be strengthened. You see, Apostle Paul was not after his personal gain. After your personal gain. He was after the profit of the whole church. So prophecy is for the whole church. You could imagine we have a meeting that we tag prophecy, healing, and miracle. And then as we are praying, you have a word. You come up and say, Pastor, I got a word for the church. You give a word. You got a word for this individual. You give a word. You got a word. I got a word. You give a word. We all are edified. It's always about the body, not about the individual.